It is during the rainy season that chickens end up becoming susceptible or prone to certain diseases that can affect production or even cause the death of the chicken. In this video, I want to discuss the 5 most common diseases that affect chickens, natural treatments to these diseases, how to identify them when they affect your chickens, and at the end, I will give you the safety precautions and preventions during this cold or rainy season to avoid diseases from infecting your chickens. But before we get into this video, kindly, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell notification so that every time that I post another educative video, YouTube will alert you. Also, make sure to hit that like button and also the share button because they help this video to be shown to more farmers so that they can be able to get this important information. You can also tell us where you are watching us from and leave your suggestions and questions in the comment section below. The first disease is coccidiosis. Coccidiosis is caused by a protozoan parasite called Eimeria. Wet litter and warm temperatures in the chicken house, which are conditions experienced especially during the rainy season, usually predispose or make the chicken prone to getting the coccidiosis disease because these conditions help in the multiplication of the coccidia parasites in the litter in the chicken house. Some of the common signs and symptoms of coccidiosis in chickens usually include bloody feces, ruffled feathers and a hunched back, anorexia, that is loss of appetite, decreased growth rate, severe diarrhea, and even death. Now let us discuss the natural treatments to use to treat coccidiosis. The first one is the apple cider vinegar. The active compound in the apple cider vinegar are the organic acids, for example the acetic acids, that are very important in clearing the coccidiosis parasites. You are going to add 3 ml of this apple cider vinegar into each liter of the chicken's drinking water 2 to 3 times per week. The second natural treatment is the pawpaw leaf powder and also the pawpaw leaf juice extract. The important active compounds in the pawpaw are the vitamin A and papain. Vitamin A helps to prevent inflammation and papain helps to destroy the life cycle of the coccidiosis parasites. You are going to add 5 ml of the pawpaw leaf juice into each liter of the chicken's drinking water, and for the pawpaw leaf powder you are going to add 20 grams of this powder into each kilogram of the chicken feed. The third natural treatment is garlic. Garlic contains an active compound called allicin, which inhibits the coccidio parasite multiplication. What you are going to do is chop 4 cloves of garlic and add them into each liter of the chicken's drinking water. Also, you can use the garlic powder in an amount of 0.5 grams into each kg of the chicken feed. The fourth important natural treatment of coccidiosis is aloe vera. How it works in eliminating these parasites is that it helps to boost the immunity and also in healing the wounds that could be caused by these parasites. If you want to know how to prepare any of these natural treatments, feel free to hit the video that should pop up on top right hand corner of your screen. The second disease is the bacillary white diarrhea, also called pullorum disease. This common bacterial disease usually affects the birds of all ages during the rainy season. Due to poor hygiene associated with this rainy season, bacterial infections become more common. Some of the symptoms of this bacillary white diarrhea or pullorum is that you are going to see severe white pasty diarrhea from your chickens, loss of appetite, depression and emaciation, that is weight loss, chick omphalitis, which is an infection of the navel of the chicks, huddling together, and also labored breathing. Some of the natural treatments treatment to treat this pullorum disease is number 1, you can use the oregano essential oil. You are going to add 0.5 ml of the oregano essential oil into each liter of the chicken's drinking water. The second treatment is thyme powder. For thyme powder, you're going to add 1 teaspoonful of the powder into each liter of the chicken's drinking water. The third important natural treatment is turmeric powder, and you're going to add 1 gram of the powder into each kg of the chicken feed. Again, if you want to know how to prepare any of these organic or natural treatments, make sure to hit a link that should pop up on your screen. The third important disease is the fowl pox disease. Fowl pox is a viral disease that is usually common during the rainy season. This is because stagnant water in the rainy seasons act as a breeding site for mosquitoes, and mosquitoes are blood-sucking parasites which are responsible in transmitting of this fowl pox virus. Some of the symptoms of fowl pox include the wounds on the wattles, the face, the comb, and even on the legs sometimes. Also, the wound lesions can be found in the mouth and in the parts of the respiratory system of the chicken. The wounds can also be found on the eyes. When it comes to the treatment of fowl pox, vaccination is usually the best option. Vaccinate your birds against fowl pox disease at 6 to 10 weeks of age. The first treatment that you can use when you see the signs of fowl pox is garlic. You can add 4 garlic cloves into the chicken's drinking water. The second treatment is essential oils. You can use essential oils of oregano, thyme, neem, or even palm, and you can apply this essential oil on the wounds, and they will help in faster wound healing. Also, you can administer through the mouth to make sure that the wounds that are in the mouth and in the respiratory system are healed faster. You are going to administer 3 ml of these essential oils per chicken. The other treatment is lemon. You are going to cut the lemon and squeeze it and rub it gently on the wounds. If you want to know how to prepare all these natural treatments of fowl pox and more about fowl pox disease, you can check out the video that should pop up on your screen. The fourth disease is aspergillosis. Aspergillosis is a fungal disease of the respiratory system of chicken, which is quite common during the rainy season because during the rainy season the feed and litter tend to absorb moisture and retain it, making it a good place for growth and multiplication of disease-causing molds and fungi, which are easily spread through air to cause aspergillosis disease in chickens. In heavy infection due to large doses of the molds, chicken usually dies after a few days after showing signs like lethargy, depression, loss of appetite, difficulties in breathing, and also blue or purple comb. In lower doses of the molds, signs that are visible are weight loss, reduced appetite, increased breathing rate, change in vocalization, that is in roosters, audible respiratory sounds that are called crackling sound, and also gasping, that is difficulties in breathing. Some of the organic treatment to use, number 1 is a blended extract of turmeric and pepper, and this blended extract is to be added in an amount of 1 teaspoonful into each 3 liters of the chicken's drinking water. The second treatment is garlic, which can be added in the chicken's drinking water, and also you can use the coconut oil. You administer it via the mouth or even add into the chicken's drinking water. If you want to know more about aspergillosis and other diseases that affect the respiratory system of the chicken, make sure to hit the video that should pop up on your screen. The fifth important disease is the fall cholera. Fall cholera is caused by a bacteria called Pasturella maltosida, which is easily spread during the rainy season, as wet litter supports the multiplication of this bacteria, leading to increase in the infection during this season. Some of the symptoms include yellow, green, or gray diarrhea, ruffled feathers, twisting of the neck, nasal discharge, swelly joints, wattles and under of the foot, loss of appetite, and hunched back with dropping tail feathers. Some of the treatments to use: number 1 is a blended extract of garlic, ginger, basil, and turmeric, and this extract is to be added into the chicken's drinking water at a rate of 15 ml per liter. The second natural treatment is capsicum, and you're going to add 25 grams of chopped capsicum into each liter of the chicken's drinking water. Again, if you want to know how to make this blended mixture or even know more about the fall cholera disease, you can hit the video that should pop up on your screen right now. Some of the prevention and safety precaution measures during this rainy season include: provide additional heat using the heat bulbs, also drain any stagnant water around the chicken house. Proper drainage of water from the roof using gutters is usually recommended. You also seal any leakages on the roof of the chicken house. Make sure that you vaccinate your chickens, and also drop the curtains on the sides of the chicken house during windy and rainy weather to prevent splashes of water into the chicken house.